zero. But what we're going to do next is we are going to talk about in depth for the first time today, and believe me, it's going to happen again. But we're going to talk about the Come Together Compass, the plans, how you can support us, and we're going to watch a little video from the students at Arizona State University, which is helping Community Pay It Forward build the compass. So we'll be back in just a second, and we will get on with our discussion about the Come Together Compass.
Hey friends, I've been thinking, we all have our strengths, right? There are things I'm great at and things I'm definitely not great at. I can talk to anyone, anywhere, but ask me to add something to a website or an app. Yeah, that's where things get a little messy. Oops, I love speaking, I love sharing stories. But social media, all those hashtags, algorithms, trends, that's a jungle I still haven't mapped out. Now, coming up with ideas that bring people together, that's my sweet spot. But bookkeeping, let's just say numbers, and I have agreed to stay in separate corners. And you know what? That's okay, because someone out there is good at those things. And when we work together, that's when the magic happens. Community Pay It Forward has never been about one person. It's a program built by many to support even more. Every single one of us brings something special to the table. We all have talents that make us strong on our own. But imagine how powerful we become when we combine them. That's the heart of Community Pay It Forward. Your skills, my skills, our hearts, working side by side to make a real difference. So tell me, what are you good at? Let's discover it together. Visit communitypayitforward.us and join the movement.
Community Pay It Forward isn't just another rewards program. It's a movement built on compassion and connection. We link everyday businesses, nonprofits, and neighbors, so simple actions like buying lunch, getting your car fixed, or hiring a service can create lasting impact. When you choose one of our giving partners, part of your purchase goes directly to families, veterans, children, or community missions in need. It doesn't cost you a dime more. It just means your purchases matter. Because here, every transaction tells a story. And our belief is simple. If you're not helping someone, you're hurting everyone. Because at Community Pay It Forward, no one needs to go it alone when we all come together. So one of the other changes that we're making this year is the top of every third hour. We're going to be taking like a 5 minute break. Okay, so every 3 hours coming up at 7 o'clock Eastern time, 7 a.m. Eastern, we're going to take a 5 minute break so we can our switch our feeds. We have to do that due to rules for the program we use to stream. So we will go dark for 5 minutes at the top of every third hour. Okay. But then we're going to bounce back and we're going to be right back. You will have 5 hours this time, 4 hours, sorry, 4 hours this time without me. Okay. Things Network is taking over for 4 hours, and I am going to say thank you so very, very much for that. 22 hours is, it's a chore. It's a chore. So, um, once again, if there's something to say, you can use the red QR code. Okay, you can go to the website, which is on the bottom of the screen, communitypayitforward.us/upcoming events. You go there, you check in, you can read all the information that you're going to hear right now about the Come Together Compass. You can see more about this event. You can still support us. All right, donors, we're still looking for extra prizes. At 10 o'clock tonight, I'd love to be able to spin and give away 100 prizes. I would love to be able to do that. That would be so awesome if we could do that. So you still have time to be a donor. Make a comment. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and make a comment. Okay? And when you do that, you will be in the running for prizes. The grand prize tonight being a 1-hour reading from Lynn Sobolski, 1-hour tarot reading. And she will be live tonight at 10 p.m. East, giving free readings to you. A gift from us and a gift from her at Footnotes Tarot. So today we begin a mission that is bigger than any one of us, a mission rooted in compassion, in courage, and in the belief that our heroes deserve more than applause. They deserve support that lasts. And when I say heroes, I mean the people who run toward danger when the rest of us, well, instinctively, we run away. So, and in this, I'm talking about veterans, first responders, healthcare workers, civilian engineers are somebody who often get forgotten about. Sad but true. The families who carry the weight right alongside them. You just heard Scott talking about how his family, due to his injuries, his family carries the burden. Families terribly affected by what happens. But today we're going to introduce a new way of understanding how to support them. A way that's simple, human, and universal. We call it the Come Together Compass. A compass always points us towards what matters. And this one, as I believe most compasses do, points towards 4 major directions of care. When it points north, we're dealing with the physical needs. East, emotional needs. South, social needs. And west, the purpose and direction. Every direction represents a way that we can show up for our heroes. Every direction represents a path toward healing. And every direction is supported by real stories happening right now across our country. Now, when I wrote this in a way that we are focusing on the heroes in with what I just said. But I need you to understand the Come Together Compass is for everyone. You, me, your mom, your dad, your neighbor, the guy across the street you've never talked to. It's here for everyone. It's here to support us all. It's here for us to connect to people in a way that we've never been able to do and connect to people in a way that's special in healing. When our Take two. When our compass points north, that means we're dealing with physical needs. We meet the physical needs of our heroes. Physical needs are the foundation. If the body is hurting, exhausted, or overwhelmed, everything else becomes harder. We say this relentlessly. Healing is difficult if everything is not in sync. It's not difficult, it's impossible. And right now, our heroes are carrying physical burdens most people, well, they never see. It They have to go through different protocols. They have different rules, HIPAA, stuff like that. So they can't talk to people all the time. They've just got, it's different for them. One of the news stories I found was a recent report highlighted a breakthrough therapy helping veterans and first responders combat PTSD, depression, and trauma related physical symptoms. One doctor reported that up to 90% of patients showed a positive response to that treatment. Doug White, a veteran and former sheriff's deputy, described his service as a front row seat into the show you never wanted to see. That trauma didn't just affect his mind, it lived in his body. This story reminds us that physical healing is inseparable from emotional healing. You saw the trauma on Scott. He doesn't want to be a story. He wants to be better. Yeah, there are people out there who are drug seeking because that's a habit. It's what they do, but most people just want to be better. It's not a hard ask. And again, if we can focus on getting insurance companies out of the freaking way, it's a possibility. Look, some of the goals of the North direction: reduce physical strain from the person and their family, increase access to trauma-informed medical care, support recovery from energies, chronic stress and exhaustion opportunities, ensure heroes and everyone have access to safe housing, nutrition, rest, and medical support. How can we use the compass? How can we support using the compass? The compass will map local clinics, trauma informed treatment centers, and specialized programs like the one Doug used. It will show a veteran friendly providers, first responder medical programs, and injury recovery sources that are there for our heroes, for our veterans, but also for everyone else. It will offer a step by step guidance on what to expect from treatment, how to prepare, and how to follow up. It will connect families to housing, support, transportation, and nutrition services. Our heroes, you know what? I'm going to say all of us carry trauma in our bodies, in their sleep, in their muscles, their heartbeat. Physical healing is not optional, it's the foundation of everything else. When the compass points north, we commit to making sure no hero suffers alone in their body. The Come Together Compass will make physical support easy. It'll make finding access easy and impossible to overlook. Now, again, this QR code can help us make this happen quicker. Any donation is so appreciated. $5, $10, whatever. Every donation means the world to me. And it's going to help us get the Come Together Compass moving. We're also looking for people in any of those fields that you just heard that would like to be listed as a option for the Come Together Compass. There are requirements. First visit, the initial visit at least, has to be available to the people that you are servicing. If you're a veteran only organization, you have to have the initial visit for the veteran. You have to agree that if there are emergency, immediate steps that need to be taken, they must be taken immediately, and you have to help us find the next step. This is not just a program that's going to happen. This is a program that we've got to work together. And we need you to help us make sure it works. When the compass points east, we meet emotional needs for everyone. Emotional wounds are often the deepest and most invisible. People see things the human heart was never meant to carry. We will talk to someone a little bit later on who was in a very abusive dating relationship and multiple times, and she turned it in around and started making this to where she could help others not make the mistakes she made. So that's going to be Dating Tips by Meg, and Meg is going to be joining us a little bit later on today. Meg will be joining us at 3:30 East. So I really look forward to seeing her and Meg Pratt. I haven't seen her for quite a while, so it's going to be a great time to catch up with her. And she is one of our mission partners, so you can support her by making a purchase with any of our giving partners and choosing Dating Tips by Meg as the person you would like to support. So there's a new Texas law that established a statewide peer-to-peer mental health support network for firefighters and EMT workers. This network connects first responders with trained peers who understand their trauma firsthand. This is emotional support in action. Heroes helping heroes. A 2025 report showed that veterans and first responders face significantly higher risks of PTSD, depression, and substance use due to repeated trauma exposure. This isn't theory. This is reality. Look, all of us are one right turn from seeing trauma. All of us are turning down one aisle at the grocery store to seeing trauma. But if you spend your day being there for people's traumas, you're going to see it more often. I mean, that's just, that's not a theory, it's reality. What are some of the goals of the East Direction? Well, it's to reduce stigma around mental health. Well, I can't let the guys see that I'm suffering. That's ridiculous. If I let the guys see, they're going to razz me. Well, tough shit. Take the razzing. We don't, by the way, to the guys, shut up. Grow up. Provide access to trauma-informed counseling. Expand peer-to-peer emotional support, like we were just talking about the one in Texas. Ensure 24/7 availability of crisis and non-crisis emotional care. These are just, again, if you are someone who does any of those things, please reach out to us today. Get yourself listed on the Come Together Compass. Because when you do, it's going to be a place for people just to be able to go and see people who will help them. It's not like Google where, you're going to type in, hey, I'm feeling messed up today, and all of a sudden they got to go through 6 pages of ads. No, it's going to say, these people are in my area. I can call them. I can get seen in a couple days, not 4 months from now. How we can support East using the compass. Well, the compass will list peer support networks, helplines, counseling programs, and 24/7 emotional support platforms. It will help heroes and others. Sorry, I'm trying to stop the heroes thing and just put in people in general. It'll help people choose between therapy, peer support group sessions, or online resources. It will include real stories from other people, reducing stigma and building trust. It will guide families on how to support a person during emotional distress. Emotional wounds don't just show up on x-rays, but they are just as real, just as painful, and just as dangerous. People often carry the emotional weight of every life they come into contact with, and especially our heroes in our first responders and our heroes in that way. I've heard the horrific stories of some of the things that they have to do. You have to be a special person. When the compass points east, we commit to listening, supporting, and believing our heroes. The Come Together Compass will make emotional support accessible at any hour on any day. So that is our east. See, for me, that's that way now. I have to remember what's going on. Geez, hour and a half in, and I can't remember which way. It's not good. When the compass points south, we strengthen the social connections that keep people grounded. Isolation is one of the greatest threats to the well-being of our heroes. Shift work, trauma, and burnout can push them away from the people whom loved them the most. Who loved them the most? Whom loved them the most? Jesus. Sorry about that. Who loved them the most? A 2025 guide that emphasizes veterans and first responders need community based support, not just clinical care. It highlighted the importance of ongoing connection, peer groups, and family involvement. This is the heart of the South direction connection. Some of the goals are strengthen family support systems, building community networks around people, reduce isolation and loneliness. We have talked about this and we're going to talk more about this today. I have a wonderful conversation with Aviva Chansky, and we talk about this a lot. That with these wonderful computers, these things that you see my ugly mug on right now, there's no reason why we cannot have conversations face to face with people no matter where they're at in this crazy world. Reduce isolation and loneliness. Create opportunities for heroes to reconnect socially. Maybe think about something that you can do to take and pull people out of their their shell. Bring them together with other people. How we support the South direction using the compass. The compass will map local support groups, family programs, community events, and peer gatherings. It will help families find childcare, meal, uh, meal trains and meal boxes, transportation, and community support. It'll highlight volunteer opportunities for the public to support our heroes. It will connect heroes to social groups, fitness communities, and recreational programs. I call on you once again, if you belong to any of those, anything that has to do with any of that, please join the Come Together Compass. Let us share you with those who need you. Nobody should ever feel alone in their struggle. Connection is medicine. Community is healing. When the compass points south, we commit to building circles of support around everyone. The Come Together Compass will make it easy for families, neighbors, and communities to show up for our heroes and for you. Finally, when the compass points west, we're here to help people rediscover purpose, identity, and direction. Many people lose their sense of purpose after trauma, injury, or burnout. Some feel disconnected from the mission that once defined them. A 2025 article described how AI is being used to help veterans and first responders navigate mental health resources more efficiently. It emphasized that technology can help heroes regain control and direction of their lives. This is exactly what the West direction is all about: guidance. What are some of the goals? And again, please listen carefully. And if you are part of any of these, make a connection with us, and we can turn what you do into support for everyone. Help people rediscover meaning and purpose. Support transitions after injury, retirement, or trauma. Provide career guidance, education, and mentorship. Offer tools that help heroes navigate their next chapter. Offer tools that help everyone navigate to their next chapter.
How can we support the West? Point in the compass. The compass will guide people to career programs, education benefits, mentorship networks, and purpose building activities. It will help heroes, it will help everyone identify new missions, new passions, and new ways to serve. It will offer goal setting tools, journaling prompts, and personal development resources. It will connect people to volunteer opportunities that restore meaning. Purpose is an anchor that keeps us steady in the storm. People deserve a future filled with meaning, not just memories. When the compass points west, that way, we help people find their next mission. The Come Together Compass will guide heroes towards purpose, direction, and hope. Now, what happens when we bring the compass together? North, east, south, and west, each direction matters, but the true power of the compass is how these directions work together. A hero may need physical healing today, emotional support tomorrow, social connections next week, and a renewed sense of purpose next month. The compass adapts, the compass guides, the compass meets heroes where they are. Tonight, we're not just launching a mission, we're building a movement. A movement that says our heroes deserve care in every direction. People deserve a compass that always points them toward hope. And together, with your support, we will build that compass. We will fill it with the resources. We will fill it with the stories. We will fill it with love. And we will make sure that no one ever has to walk alone again. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us. I want to invite you to learn more by going to communitypayitforward.us/upcoming events, and you can read the pamphlet about the Come Together Compass. You can get involved now by pitching a donation, a $5 donation, whatever, using the PayPal code above. We invite you to help support us. We invite you to help heal others. And we invite you to be part of the construction of the Come Together Compass. Now, something I am extremely looking forward to because I haven't seen this. These are the wonderful kids showing you where the compass is at right now. Remember, this is not a finished thing, but this is where it's at right now, what they're working on right now. And then I'll be back to finish this out. Here, yes, I can. Yeah, I can if you send it to me. As soon as I'm done showing this video, I will do that. Yeah, so share the video with me, or the link with me, and I'll share it after this. But anyway, this is from the students at Arizona State University showing us what the compass looks like. Remember, this is still the infant stage. But I am so excited because you know what? I'm watching it with you for the very first time.
Hi everyone, this is Tyler Thompson at ASU Poly. I'm here to talk to you about our project so far that we're really excited about. So what we have here is called the Come Together Compass. This is the product we're currently developing, of course. Um, so I'd like to show you around and see kind of what the idea of the product is and how we think it can help people that are in need. So right now on the side here, as you can see, these are just sample locations, but the idea is that we're going to have these resources with our partners, where if you are struggling with something or you need help or need assistance, you can come on the compass and find somewhere or something that can help you. And the idea of that is multifaceted. It's this map, it's the resources provided, and it's also a chatbot functionality, which we'll show you in just a second. But for right now, I'll just show you what the idea of it is. So I'm around here, and let's say that maybe at ASU Poly they have some sort of event for people in need. So we can click on here, and it'll focus up on the map. It's just like Google Maps, basically. But if you click on it, you'll see information about it. The idea is that we have the partners on the side, and they have certain, let's say it's like an event or something to that nature, where they can put it on the map. And then you can see the information here. You can go to their website, you can see a description of it. We're also going to want to implement a video functionality. So if you click on it, it'll go to a YouTube video that the sponsor has recorded as well. But right now you can just get directions straight from Google Maps. And yeah, that's kind of the idea of the map section, where you can see kind of resources around you in a natural Google Maps way, or in a navigational way in general. And then you can see resources that you need. With this chatbot functionality down here, their name is Chatty. It's just examples for people who have need grounding techniques or breathing exercises. For example, if I type grounding techniques, it'll run through some techniques. Like I said, this is a very basic chatbot functionality right now. We're actually in contact with counseling resources at ASU that can help us flesh out this chatbot a little bit more and maybe give it a bit more features. But the idea of it is, it's not a medical chatbot. It's not AI or anything like that. It's a very simple chatbot that somebody can come here, and if they just need breathing exercises or grounding techniques, they can get it. If there's something more at play, or if there's a crisis situation, we want to be able to forward them to people that can help them. So this is kind of a way to get people the help they need, even if it's just like the smallest bit of help. That's always super helpful. So that's the idea behind the chatbot. So yeah, that's the functionality of the front end for users. How they would interact with this website is through this map functionality as well as a chatbot. It's all developed using open source technology, which is great because we would want to be able to have other people, even in other countries, be able to take this technology and use it wherever they have. So that's just kind of what's great about open source technology in general, but I won't go too much into it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you like what we are making so far, and yeah, thank you.
Life hits fast. Crisis doesn't wait, and too many families face hardship alone. But what if one community, one movement, could guide people from crisis to stability and finally home? The Come Together Compass was created for one reason. No one should face hardship alone. Families are overwhelmed. Nonprofits are stretched thin. Businesses want to help but don't know where to start. Resources exist, but they're scattered, confusing, and hard to access. The purpose of the Come Together Compass is simple: to guide people from crisis to stability by uniting the community around them. The compass removes confusion, connects families to real help, gives businesses a meaningful way to give back, and builds a culture where compassion is the norm. At the heart of the compass is a belief. When we work together, we guide people home. Home isn't just a place, it's safety, it's support. It's knowing someone cares enough to walk with you through the storm. The North Pillar is physical needs, providing real, immediate help: food, clothing, household essentials, transportation, emergency resources. When crisis hits, people don't need a maze, they need a map. The compass gives them a clear path to support. The East Pillar is emotional needs, because hardship isn't just physical,